should be the chosen one, the boy who lived, Joshua Kimelman.
Hi there. I'll be reading an excerpt, or two excerpts, from my novel, Aloof David. Aloof David Street was noise. It was shapes, too. The whole street was a horseshoe. It hugged the neighborhood, and on the side where my house was were the shacks that were in its way, and the schoolhouse, and at either end it was stopped dead by Oded. The houses on the side of Oded closest to Aloof David were in Ramat Chen, still in the neighborhood. On the other side, the houses were in Tel Aviv. The border was the middle of the road. It split Oded in two. But mostly it was noise. Geography and topography lived in sound, in putting your ear to the pavement. Much of the noise was silence and the seashell sound of cars and of everything that rides the wind. But it was also sounds as distinct and recognizable as faces, houses, the curves of the street. It was a map hung in the air. It was memory, dirty and dripping and damp and brackish, like laundry on the line. The street's history was gunfire, one shot in the confusion of night that killed Israel's first general, David, an American. It was independence the night before the ceasefire, and he left the barracks at Abu Ghosh, wrapped in his bed sheets, like a child pretending to be a ghost, and walked the perimeter, killed by friendly fire, already wearing a funeral shroud. Later, they laid a wreath on his grave and scratched his name on a street sign. The whole street was the siren, that drone that scared me so much my father dug a trench in the backyard and the whole family would lie there in the dirt while it went, just to make me feel safe. It was the silence that accompanied the siren and the howling of dogs, the noisy silence of a family brought down to its knees in the dirt, of a neighborhood made dumb by fear. The silence was what scared me, and the siren. The silence of the siren and of the howling of dogs, these sounds the whole neighborhood shared. Silence that never stopped sounding, rockets that never fell but seemed always on the cusp, a silence that ricocheted like bullets between the two sides of Aloof David Street, that executed us, laid us down to rest in dirt we dug ourselves, in houses, cellars, basements. There were never any rockets, though I could swear I heard them. Instead, there was only the noise of the siren, the silence, and the fear, anticipation. There was only Aloof David Street wrapping its arms around us, solemn. There was only noise, only silence, deafening. It pummeled us. It was the ground beneath our feet, the street, the siren. It lingered, lingers. There was only noise and the shadow, the ghost of other things, like General David wrapped in bed sheets. And there was only me. There was only me, lying in dirt, waiting for rockets to fall. And there was only me, sitting on a windowsill, letting my feet hang off the side, listening to the street sigh. Thank you.